Hrim, the Mula mantra, is the sound vibration of the cosmic heart and higher consciousness. Every aspect of Hrim is Chaitanya. Each and every word in Hrim is symbolic. Ha, Ra, I, Ma, Ha is Shiva. Ra is Agni. I is Devi or Mother. And is Nada, or the sound of the Mother of existence. Avadhoota saints who took Bharat's culture to new heights through spirituality are radiant like the sun. They are the night guards of the world. They always work according to the directions they receive from the universe. They are awake while the entire world sleeps. They are beyond ego consciousness, duality, and common worldly concerns. They act without consideration for standard social etiquette. Through their lives, Avadhootas also give us an important message. Life is not just for running after money, power, and fame. Its meaning is different. The guru or sun absorbs the pain and miseries of the sufferer. They always travel throughout the world to keep the universe shining and bright. Their disciples who cannot travel in that way always keep them in their minds. In Vedas, they are known as Avinashikal, and these suns never set.
Amma? പാത്രം എനിക്ക് തരുമോ?
बेटा, ये एक दिन तुम्हारे पास जरूर आएगा.
നാദസ്വരൂപ നാദാനന്ദം നാവിൽ നിറയും ഓം ഹ്രീം മന്ത്രം സാധുജനാർത്ഥ ശ്രീമയ ജന്മം സാന്ത്വനമേകും തേജസ്വരൂപം സാന്ത്വനമേകും തേജസ്വരൂപം നാദസ്വരൂപ നാദാനന്ദം നാവിൽ നിറയും ഓം ഹ്രീം മന്ത്രം സാസരേരി ഗാഗരേരി സരി ഗരി സരി സനി പനി സരി സ സാസരേരി ഗാഗരേരി സരി ഗരി സരി സനി പനി സരി സ ആ
He was born as the son of Puvapilli Krishna Nambudri and Ganga Devi. He was brought up by his grandmother, listening to her spiritual stories. Guruji's prime devotional worship, Upasana, is the divine feminine, or the mother of the universe. Feminine represents Shakti. As we all know, epics have been created for the love in the universe. Guruji always supported as well as worshipped love. Love is eternal. Sacrificing the life for love makes him also eternal. Guruji's life is the real example for this eternity. In the end, all the sacrifices, give-ups and turn-downs took him into pure devotional worship of Shakti, or the mother of the universe. It also takes us into his inner self. Though he left his home with the support and blessings of his parents, the decision was very tough and difficult. The toughest one he ever took in his life. Mookambika is one of the holiest kshetras in India.
അമ്മയാണെന്നുമെൻ ഉള്ളിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലെ മങ്ങാത്ത മായാത്ത ജ്ഞാനദീപം എന്നും സ്തുതിക്കുന്ന ചൈതന്യദീപ്തിയാ നിർമ്മല സൗഭാഗ്യ സ്നേഹദീപം ആദിപരാശക്തി നീ തന്നെ ജനനിയിൽ ആദ്യത്തെ അറിവും നീ മാത്രമല്ലേ സച്ചിന്മയി ദേവി വാഗീശ്വരി മണ്ണിൽ സത്യപ്രകാശിനി താരാമയി നിത്യനിരാമയി
A strong inner impulse led him to Devi Taramayi Ma in Mookambika. She lived in Kollur forest as a perfect Avadhoota. He found his guru in her. He realized that she is capable of bringing his dream of uniqueness into reality. Later, he received his Diksha from Avadhoota Taramayi Ma Devi. He became a saint in the Dashanami tradition, which has been mentioned in the Deva Darshana of Sri Adi Shankara. Avadhootas are connected with all living and non-living organisms in the world, and due to their Janma Siddhi, they become self-manifested. They lead a life of complete abandon. They never care about their body. They eat food if they get some. Even if they get food, they may distribute it to the hungry birds or animals instead of eating it themselves. Through the satisfaction of others, Avadhootas derive satisfaction and completion for themselves. They dare heat and cold. They are always immersed in divine consciousness and act only as per divine will. There will be no action based on karmic compulsion, as they have dissolved their karmic bindings before they become Avadhootas. They are usually aloof and not easy to recognize as great masters, because they walk around in rags and torn clothes like mad people or beggars. Before he started his journey to the Himalayas, Taramayi Devi gave him her advice. You have to keep the fire in you alive forever. Remember, a man who lives for himself is an animal, and the man who lives for others is God. Now, you can decide what you want to be. Be a god or be an animal. You have to live with the poverty which you have chosen for. You must be as innocent as a newborn baby. This is the only virtue I want from you. Don't look back. Don't worry about anything. Wherever you are, I will be there. The moment has arrived. He has to leave Mukambika. Leaving Taramayi Devi from Sauparnika, from the pin-drop silence of Kollur forests, from a great world of purity. Yet, for him, sacrifices are nothing new. He wandered through the banks of river Ganga. He traveled through Rishikesh, North Kashi, Dev Prayag, Vyas Ghat, Gangotri, through Tibet, and at last reached the Himalayas and lived a saint's life for a long period. Guruji met her accidentally. She came from a village looking for a job, but the society pushed her into prostitution. She is all set to finish her life by committing suicide in Ganga. He still remembers her innocent face, and eventually their relationship developed towards a mental as well as physical harmony. If you regret the sins and wrongdoing you committed in this birth itself, all your sins will be washed away. The best way to achieve the same is to lead an ashrama life. You can wash away your sins by following sadhana and japa. Regret is the great reparation. Move away from the world of exploitation and come with me to lead an ashrama life, he told her. He walked bearing the bitter cold, crossing the hills and mountains. He wandered around for the total completion of his self-realization. At last, he reached the most distinguished place of the Guru traditions. There one can get all the information under the sun related to spiritualism. A human life is not enough to complete a research in Sri Vidya, but he completed it. Guruji is bestowed with the title Sri Vidya Kulagraja by high authorities of Sri Vidya tradition for his 12 years of research work on Spandas of Sarvanandamaya Chakra, vibrations on Bindu. Lord Krishna's Venuganam is an extensive record of man's aspiration. For some, Listening to Venuganam is a painful experience, but for some it is sweet quoted pain. Maybe only Radha can experience it well in its all sense. Guruji evolved himself to become both Krishna and Radha, and his experiences were beyond imagination. He was filled with a lot of joy and happiness. He clearly knows which segment in our society really needs the support. For them, he provides basic necessities like medicine, water, clothing, and food, as well as their other demands consistently. The Asraya Trust under him has introduced a lot of activities to support the poor and needy. The leprosy center at Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh is the synonym of human care. Free food he provides in the government hospitals for the poor clearly underlines the fact that philosophy does not have much value when we are faced with hunger. A bunch of hard-working folk are really making Guruji's dreams a reality. They all consider voluntary service to humankind is the biggest contribution one can ever provide on the planet Earth. This makes Siddhaganj unique. These dedicated folk tell the world that everything is in front of you, nothing is behind. Nadananda, the eternal pleasure derived from the world of music. Music is like the waves which are filled with divine pleasure, traveling across the universe and denoting life. It elevates our consciousness. Soulful music is a form of aspiration, a form of meditation. It is Nadanandam. Guruji loves and worships music and musicians. He himself is an ocean of music. His life means karma, karma with right directions. Silence is his language. Work is his words, and experiences are the sentences. He lives for others.
Every moment we will live for others. We serve.
His every step forward is a fight with life. He passed through various beautiful paths in life in different forms, like a saint, a spiritual teacher. But now, while looking back, there is nothing there, no one there. He realizes it, and Avadhoota Nadananda is the subtotal of all these spiritual realizations. Years passed by. The body of the spirit became old. He is tired now. Old age diseases disturb him.
He is suffering from so many ailments. We are seeing bodily ailments are there. Actually, those ailments are the ailments which diseases, illness, which are being affected by many of the devotees. He is taking all those pains from the devotees and he is suffering like that. So such a great Guru, Avadhoota, who is beyond time and space, who is beyond duty and dutylessness, he is speaking through us, though he is keeping silence, but he is speaking. When he is speaking, actually he is keeping in silence. That is the true Lakshana, true indication of a Guru.
The devotees are returning back after fulfilling their demands. More and more people are approaching him for their selfish goals and personal achievements, but Guruji sits emotionless. He lived his life with utmost satisfaction. His mind always cries for others. He came here from somewhere, wandered all around. All throughout his journey, sometimes he was violent, sometimes sad, and sometimes happy. Sometimes he expressed parental love and sometimes uncontrolled enthusiasm. He gave lots of love, warmth, and care to all those who came near to him. He diverts all his positive energy into others. He always lived for others. A stranger who goes wherever. Maybe it's God's desire. Maybe he is like God. Or maybe he is the God.
ഇരുളിൻ്റെ കമ്പളം നിവർക്കുമീ നേരത്ത് ഹൃദയത്തിൻ നൊമ്പരം മൗനമായി ഹൃദയത്തിൻ നൊമ്പരം മൗനമായി ദിനകരൻ ദൂരെ നീങ്ങുന്ന വേളയിൽ ഒരു പകലിൽ മായുന്നു. അതിരുകളില്ലാതെ അവനിയിൽ വന്നോരു അവധൂത ജന്മം ധന്യമായി. അതിരുകളില്ലാതെ അവനിയിൽ വന്നോരു അവധൂത ജന്മം ധന്യമായി. താരദള പുഷ്പനിറമാല ചാർത്തുവാൻ പ്രകൃതിയും ഭൂവും ഒരുങ്ങുന്നു. പ്രകൃതിയും ഭൂവും ഒരുങ്ങുന്നു. ആശ്രയ സാന്ത്വന സ്നേഹമാം കിരണങ്ങൾ സാത്വിക പ്രഭമണ്ണിൽ പകർന്നതല്ലേ. ആശ്രയ സാന്ത്വന സ്നേഹമാം കിരണങ്ങൾ സാത്വിക പ്രഭമണ്ണിൽ പകർന്നതല്ലേ. ശാശ്വത സത്യമായി നിറഞ്ഞതല്ലേ. ഒരു വേള പകലവൻ അകലുന്നു എങ്കിലും അന്തരാത്മാവിൽ നീ ജ്വലിക്കയില്ലേ. അനന്തമായി ദീപം തെളിക്കയില്ലേ. ദിനകരൻ ദൂരെ നീങ്ങുന്ന വേളയിൽ ഒരു പകലിവിടെ മായുന്നു. ഒരു പകലിവിടെ മായുന്നു. ഇരുളിൻ്റെ കമ്പളം നിവർക്കുമീ നേരത്ത് ഹൃദയത്തിൻ നൊമ്പരം മൗനമായി. ഹൃദയത്തിൻ നൊമ്പരം മൗനമായി. ആ